Hey, what's going on with y'all? Fellas, ladies, what's good? It's good to see y'all. And as most definitely, it's good to be back. And I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to stay. And all that good shit. All those other phrases and things that people say out here today. They be talking about, yo, I'm back, man. I'm back. I'm back like cook crack, man. I'm back, baby. That's me, I'm back, man. I'm always back. I be gone for like a month or two when I say I'm back on my album and shit. I'm back, motherfucker. Remember me? Now, honestly, I like to I don't know where I want to start with this video, besides the fact that I want to just say like how my week was been going. I'm sure you wondering where the fuck I've been. And I'm here to tell you, you ain't got to play no more detective work. You ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to worry. You ain't got to think no more. I'm here to tell you. My week was fabulous. Fabulous. Very much so. I enjoyed my week. I was very happy. I started working and shit. Went through my training classes, got my little certifications and whatnot. Took all the tests I needed to take. And I started working. I started like actually my first day like on Thursday, and then obviously I worked today. Got Monday through Friday scheduled. Sometimes you can get weekend work. But mainly it sounds like it's Monday through Friday until it gets real busy like in the summer. But now it's fall, starting to get cold outside. They say it gets slow, but you still get work. Fucking work don't stop with the shit I'm doing. So I know my last job I had a lot of complaints. It was like every other fucking stream that had nothing to do with nothing like that. I'd just be like, fuck man, I had a long day. You was at work when I work, man. So motherfuckers not paying you and shit, you would bitch too. Paying you what you're supposed to get, like $400 short on my check. Like, come on, man. It's not $40 or $20. It's $400 short. Where the fuck is my money at? I was waiting for 2 hours, like, trying to get that payment, man. So this job is not like that. It's a punch-in clock. Oh, shit. You can clock in? I love clock in. I love clocking in, man. Hit that little do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Or you get your little card, tap it, whatever you do, wherever the fuck you at. I done tapped places, I done tapped it, I done fucking typed in numbers, I done whatever. You ain't gonna get the number, bitch. You can't sign this me and say you was working. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm not gonna be stealing any money from this job. I do love this job so far, I really do. It's a interesting job. It's very easy. I know today I got fucking paid doing nothing, man. I was basically like just taking a break all day. I worked 3 times for like 3 minutes of work a piece. Just being like, because I'm out there flagging, so that shit ain't. I already knew flagging ain't shit. It ain't no hard job at all. You ain't got to do no heavy lifting, no nothing, no back breaking shit. You just got to stand up and then direct or guide traffic or whatever. Not direct it, but stop traffic for workers and shit like that. Simple enough. And depending on the job you get, especially when you be doing personal payment jobs, you ain't doing shit. You just gonna guide him so he don't hit nobody when he's trying to back out in a small street. That's it. And when they done, just sit and watch them or go in the car and go to sleep. Motherfuckers be telling me they done slept. Like, I slept 6 hours today, dog, and I got paid for that shit. He's like, I've been there for 4 years. I ain't never leaving this motherfucker. I was like, look, that's cool. I'm going to leave it, but I'm going to stay here until I get my degrees and all that bullshit. We'll go through this college shit. I'm going to try to stay here as long as possible. I don't want to get fired. You're eligible for benefits after a year, which is great. It takes a little while, but, you can still get them. My last job now, it had benefits. It was $1 more than when I get here, but the work was way harder, and I can get $1 more in fucking 90 days. I could even get $2 in 60 days. I mean, not 60 days. I'm sorry, 6 months. So it was at how much a month is that? Like 120? I don't know. I wasn't saying nothing stupid. 200? I don't fucking know. Whatever. 6 months though. 6 months I can get that much. So I was like, man, why the fuck would I care? No harm lost, no harm done, no harm, nothing lost really. They had me crawling into crawl spaces. I was like kind of like not wanting to do that anyway, but I had to get a job. I had to work. I gotta make money. Gotta make more money than I was making. But it's like, man, I don't want to see no fucking snakes, no fucking rats, no bugs. Water bugs, whatever the fuck could be underneath a crawl space. I don't want to see that because I'm doing water repair, helping people's damn houses that leaked, floods and shit. We going to fix that. And the lady on the phone was like, well, it's hard labor. and I got a position for you. And what else he say? He says hard labor, and it's a dirty job. It's a dirty job. Like you're gonna have a wear like a whole suit and be dirty as fuck for $1 more than what I'm getting now. Come on, fuck on, man. Look, I ain't no motherfucking fool. I ain't boo-boo the motherfucking fool. That ain't me, man. So I just said, to hell with this, and I just moved on to something else, man. For real. That's just what happened. I don't know what the fuck I did with my shit. Oh, nah, nice. I'm good. I'm almost Gucci. Am I Gucci? Or am I not? Fuck. Always gotta be something. What the fuck? If I lost that piece, that ain't good, man. I need a piece for this thing, and I don't know where the fuck is at. If I ain't got it, it ain't good. That's kind of bad, actually. Hold on, my bad. Take y'all with me for a second. My bad. Take y'all with me. Damn, that's not good, man. That's not good at all. It's not good at all. I don't know what the fuck that shit at. Oh, it's right here, man. Yeah, so I'm happy with this shit, man. And then the first day I worked, that was the hardest day. They threw me to the wolves on the first day a little bit. I was actually directing traffic like a cop, and I was like, man, they was gonna get 2 people, but they couldn't find anybody because it was all at other jobs. So they just left me there to do that shit for like it was like 9 hours with no break. No. Well, it took us 2 hours. It took us an hour and a half to get there. Now we drive. We get paid for hotels too if we go out of town. They'll pay us. I mean, they'll pay us and they'll give us the hotel room and shit. Like, it's that kind of job. I like it. I love it. I don't want to leave it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, everything happens for a fucking reason. I've been telling y'all this shit. And everyone knows this, but everyone knows this. But like, you really know this. Everything happens for a reason, man. Your next step is the best step. And no matter whatever setback happens, you're gonna go forward eventually. There's no way you can just keep going backwards. There's no fucking way. Even when you ain't shit, you can never just keep going backwards. No matter what field or whatever you're doing in life, you're gonna move forward a little bit, step by step. Sometimes you gotta take those steps. You gotta look at it, even when it's a bad step, and be like, yo, look, I fucked up. I should have did it this way or whatever. And let's try to recuperate and let's get it together so we can beat this shit and not get caught up in the same cycle of nonsense for the rest of our fucking lives. You know, that made sense to me. Not sure how much sense it made to you, but if you can feel me on that, like it's a cycle of this nonsense, and it's like you feel like you're not going forward at all. And sometimes you feel like things are going good for you, and sometimes like it was full circle. Like people have these things, and we like almost jinx ourselves. We're like, every summer this happens or something goes bad in my life, and I know we all have it. I ain't the only one, and I'm trying to refrain myself and just get past that. And I feel like I have. I feel like sometimes I've been cursed. But at the same time, people write me comments on my videos. I do read them if I don't always respond back. And they tell me, you're not cursed, man. You know, you're blessed. And they say positive things to me, and it uplifts me. And I do appreciate that. And those things get me through, seeing good comments. So the people that say that I don't give a fuck about something that's hurtful is not true when I can be so passionate about something that's so good said to me that's kind. So if I'm so passionate about something that's kind, how can I not be upset or irritated or stressed because I read something that fucked my day up? You know, you gotta understand, people are people. No matter how much money they make, people are gonna be people. But the problem is that in society, motherfuckers will walk over motherfuckers that are poor. The rich people are or the poor people are like hate the rich people. Rich people hate the fucking poor people. Rich people don't like the middle class people so much because they almost like poor, but then they don't like the poor people don't like the middle class because they right in the middle and they between both. Poor people think they rich when they just middle class. Rich people think they poor. You see what I'm saying? And there's always gonna be that hatred. It's never gonna change, no matter what. But we gotta change ourselves within ourselves, and we just gotta keep going forward, moving forward, and not worry about the bullshit. And that's my goal, and that's been my goal. I know going to 2020. Things gonna be a little bit different, you know. And I see positive things. I had a talk with a nurse. I had to go. I had to pick my father up from the hospital because he had some issues going on with his chest and stuff. And thank God everything went fine with that. And I wanted to go pick him up. I was talking with the nurse. She was talking about like, you know, I see, I just got off work and shit. She's like, you know, blah blah. You know, I was like, I said, I'm thinking about going to health science field. I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna go to school for health science. And she's like, yeah, you should do it. You know, you thought about being a nurse? And I was like, it's just for some reason, I don't know why I do this shit, but I'm almost sexist like that. And I know it's not the same anymore. But I look at it sometimes as just the name itself, like, is attached to like female to me. And it needs to, like, I need to detach that from that. Because it's not that. And it's different. There's a lot of male nurses. I never look at them and be like, oh, you're a male nurse. I never think that. I think that movie, what was that movie? Meet the Fockers. That shit right there, fuck with me. It made me think that I was a woman's bitch job because Robert De Niro said it. Anything Robert De Niro say, I believe it, man. Today. Anything he say, I believe it, man. He be stomping. Fucking mutt. Look what you did to my shoes. Fucking mutt. Robert De Niro and his crazy ass, man. Fucking mutt. You know, so I'm like, I feel like that shit, like, that's something I actually took and I kept for some reason. Even though I saw that movie when I was in high school still, I just was like, man, okay, that's a girl's job. But it's not at all. It's really not. It's not at all. And I don't ever, when I see people who are nurses, I never look at them like, oh, you nurse. Be a doctor, nigga. No, I don't think that. And she was happy. Everyone there seemed happy. It was a good hospital. Like, some hospitals be like, they be agitated because maybe they boss treat them like shit, overwork them. I don't know. Work them 12s, get that money, get the fuck home. You know, count that stack. Do your thing. You know, you ain't filthy rich, but you doing it. You know, you middle class, you working, hard worker. Fuck what anybody else gotta say. You know, I like me some nurses, man. You know, it's like, you know, this one nurse was like, man, she like was digging me, man. And you do that shit where you fuck up and you see that someone's like paying attention to you, but you let it go. And I used to never do shit like this, man. But I'm telling you, dog, like that, like my ex, like, or it's not my ex, but this is a combination of that and a lot of shit I was going through fucked up like a confidence level in me, man. Especially when I first got back here, I was working around fine women all day when I was working at Amazon. I was with women all day long. Always had new bitches working there, man. Big old asses, man. Fucking fine. You can wear whatever you want there, too, by the way. There's no dress code. So you know how they was dressed. Only thing you gotta wear is that stupid vest. These women walking in there with this booty shorts, man. Dog. This fucking girl was a DC. A lot of people from DC. Some thick DC motherfuckers be so thick. This chick, man, she ain't had no like big juicy ass. I don't really care for that so much. I like a big juicy ass, but I kind of like them like not so big. Like I'm talking about, I see so big, like huge. Like I like a fat ass, and I also like small ass. But I like small asses. I do. I think they're nice, you know. But she had a nice proportionate like in the middle between medium and big, you know, nice. And she was like walking, I ain't no pervert, but I'm like walking through the little aisles, and all of a sudden she's bent over picking up the boxes. I ain't even got to go no further than that, man. You know what I was like, what the fuck? I had to stop for a second. Ain't no crime against looking. I was just like, yeah, damn, just grab that box. And I just moved over and finished my work, you know. You know, it was like that shit, but it was hot as hell in there. They never turned on there was no air in there, no circulation. Factory jobs, the conditions inside the buildings are horrible, man. They need to do something about that. That's the only thing. And all factory jobs are the same. Be sweatshops in that motherfucker. You just in there just sweating and just like it's nasty. It's hot. It gets cold when it's wintertime. There's no air circulation. There's no heat. They give you take these hand warmers, man. Sometimes they got dress codes too. Then you can't wear jackets and stuff. Luckily, you can wear whatever the fuck you want there. And I do respect that. And I don't have too much to say bad about Amazon besides that. You know, it's steady work, easy. They pay decently, but they only offer part-time. So just to tell anybody if you want to work at Amazon, then just think about that first. Because they don't do no full-time. Nope, you ain't getting it. Good second job to have, though. It is tiring, though. It is kind of a hard job, kind of. But yeah, man, that nurse was feeling me, and I just felt like I fucking like saw all the signs, but I was freshly still thinking about my ex a lot because I just got back, and she still was kind of on my mind, and I couldn't move on right away. I knew I didn't want to go back to her, but I knew that I couldn't move on yet because that shit I was broken and damaged. I was talking to a Vietnamese chick, and we was both broken, so there's no way that was gonna work out. She was very cute, very pretty. I saw this one chick who ended up being crazy as hell. I saw like sociopath, like psycho in her, and I was like, I stopped answering the phone. I started seeing the crazy side because she got mad about something, and it was like the way she got mad, it was over something small. And I saw that face she made. I was like, you're a sociopath. Like you had a bad childhood. She's very pretty, gorgeous, and a lot of gorgeous girls got to be careful of them sometimes. I mean, don't quote me on that, but just some people, you understand what I'm saying? You just got to be careful because, there's pieces of shit out there that like to prey on things like that. And I'm not going to go any further into that because we all know this ain't a stressful video. It ain't going to be that. But I'm just saying that I'm happy to be here. My week has been interesting. I've been enjoying life and, steady smoking, steady chilling, and just enjoying life, whatever, man. Still got my little vape. It's funny though, I've been sitting here playing with that shit. Don't even know what I did with the motherfucker. Yet again. Tripping, dog. I keep like leaving shit, losing stuff, man. And I know if I get up too, it's gonna be like, oh, it's exactly, see? I got a mouthpiece on this thing now. That nurse was very fucking pretty, man. It was a white chick. You know what's funny? I do this shit. I think there's a lot of black people who probably do this. I can't be the only one. Do you ever think like, if it's any other race other than yours, if you see a chick like flirting and staring at you, you almost like worried. Are you even like you worried to talk to a white girl or something or whatever other race because you don't know if it's like, oh, I don't date that or. And I used to never think about shit like that. And lately I do all this shit that I never did before. Like, why am I thinking like this? Who gives a fuck? I used to just go up to girls and I never really got turned down anyway. I get their number, they might not answer because it's easy to get a number from a girl. Just fucking tell them to put it in the phone and they'll just put it in there. Like, it's almost like they magnetized to it. It's like, okay, and you hit them up. Sometimes you hit it off with some girls, sometimes you don't. And that used to be the way it was. I had a couple of girls reject me because they had boyfriends or whatever. They just said it. But that's it. And I just like a confidence level in me lost. But I've been gaining it back, Starting over from scratch, kind of, I watched Black Jesus last week. I don't know if y'all seen that shit before. Any of y'all watch it? Some people look like it's funny as shit. Now the first episode was sad because Charlie Murphy, rest in peace, Eddie Murphy's brother, comedic genius, great voice for story, for anime and voiceover work. He's funny as hell. He was one of the funniest characters in that fucking show. He was the funniest dude in that show for real. He's always made me laugh. He's a landlord in that shit, and it's like it's hard because he was a landlord, man. So he was gonna be on the show forever. He wasn't gonna just like. But then like I saw it, man. It is like they had to play it off like Lloyd is Lloyd, man. He's on the way. He's up there in heaven, man, doing his thing. I'm just like, come on, man. That shit made me like so sad. I'm like, oh, we miss Charlie Murphy. I never really missed him so much until I saw that because I'm like, come on, dog. He was in the Boondocks too, man. We love Charlie Murphy, man. Since the Dave Chappelle show. Thank you, Dave Chappelle, for finding talent, putting it on your show. Dave Chappelle's show, a lot of people don't know about this, but he put a lot of talented comedians on there before. Like when the motherfuckers, it was just his favorite comedians, basically, motherfuckers he loved, all on that show. People you might know now, but you didn't know at the time. Bill Burr. I didn't know Bill Burr was all over the Dave. He was on like 4 episodes at least, if not more. He was always on that show. That's when he had hair. And then he became bald like me. But that's when he had hair. And he was on that show a lot. And he was funny on it. I just didn't know it was him. I didn't really watch his comedy like that. Patrice O'Neal, my favorite comedian, who I had to find out that was who I loved him so much as a comedian, died when I found out that I loved him so much. This is fucked up. I found him like 5 years later when he was dead in 2011 or so. Yeah, man, you know, so that shit, that's, you know, he speaks life to people, you know. And who else? Greer Barnes. I had Greer Barnes on fucking Def Comedy Jam. I had every Def Comedy Jam tape. Every single one. I had a collection of them on VHS. Had all of them shits. I used to watch them faithfully. And he had a couple of jokes on there that, you know, obviously he's fucking hilarious. Who else? Who else he discovered on that shit? You ain't really... Charlie Murphy, like I said, obviously. And a couple other people I can't think of right now. You know what I'm saying? But he, you know, Dave Chappelle's got a good eye for talent. Of course, he's talented as hell, but... Yeah, man. Good old days. The last episode I saw of Black Jesus was funny, though. Corey Holcomb was getting it in, though. Like, now, first episode was, like, real sad. Second episode was not. It was kind of whack, honestly. I was like, it's kind of weak. But then it helped you get up to the third episode. Third episode, I watched it twice already. I'm about to watch it. I think I watched it 3 times. I was going to watch it earlier, but I passed out. So tired. Damn, yo. That shit, Corey Holcomb was in the apartment. It was like at someone's house. He was saying some shit, man. You know, I'm not even doing spoiler alerts and no shit like that. If you want to watch it or something like that, you got cable. You know, I mean, it's on Adult Swim. But the next episode ain't airing for like 2 weeks though. Or no, till next fucking Saturday, man. Like, come on, bitch. Like, I ain't never seen like 3 episodes come like by the week, and then now this one's gonna come bi-weekly. I don't know. But it is what it is. I just can't wait to see it. I was ready to see it last night or today. I thought I missed it last night, but apparently it don't air until next week. 4th episode. That 3rd episode had me wanting to see the 4th one so bad. That shit was hilarious, man. So big ups to that, you know. I'm definitely I'm glad to be here still. You know, I'm glad to be making it. I got family coming tomorrow, so honestly, I'm doing this video to rap with y'all because tomorrow I may not be free. Just gonna put that out there right now. I may not be free. God bless everybody out there, and especially I'm glad everything went away on my side of the family. Everything went okay with my pops, and you know, he's here to live another day, many days. That's a good thing. And I'm happy to be here as well. And as long as I'm gonna keep doing my thing, as long as the clock's ticking, you know, gotta do what I gotta do. Just ride this motherfucking ride, you know. Ride it to the wheels fall off. Ain't it what the Young Bucks say? So I gotta get this shit together, you know. I got some family coming through out of town. Sound like it's dripping out or something. I think the coil's bad. It needs a new coil. It's getting a lot of backdrop and shit spit back in my mouth. That shit's not cool. And this is the last juice I got. After this, I have no more left. So that's it. So I want to detox this shit. I wanted to go, man. Damn, it's too late now. I'm about to go to the damn vape store, man. The smoke shop. It might be still open. I don't know. It's Friday. It's them Arabs on that shit. They be staying open like all the time, like real late. So they might be open till 12. I don't know. I'll see. Shit, they be open for a minute. I mean, I doubt it. I say 10 o'clock. It's probably already almost 10, huh? I don't even know. I can't even look right now. But I'm about to check out, though, for real, for real. Just kicking it with y'all, letting y'all know it was good. There was talk about legalization coming out this way, and I'm like, a medical experimentation. I mean, I'm not that far from D.C., so it's like right there. So, I'm looking forward to that, you know. But until then, yo, my friends, y'all take it easy out there. Y'all be motherfucking safe. You know what I'm saying? And make sure to holler at me in the next one. I'm gonna holler at y'all later.